That's better. That's better. Yeah. All right. Hey, what's good? Okay, I see you. This is way better. What's up, Ernesto? What's up? What's up? This is way better. Hey, Monique, how's it going? Can y'all hear me okay? Can y'all hear me okay? So something happens where your messages pop up. Okay, there we go. I just want to see if I can keep it. All hello messages, top messages. All right. Hey, what's up? What's up? All right, perfect. All right. So if y'all on the Discord, you already know that I said I was gonna go live. As I put this contraption together, boy got a bunch of PC stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna mount my monitor today, and then I don't think I'm gonna start building the tower piece until I get the lighting or the fans in, which I think is gonna be like later this week. But for now, I figure while I'm doing this, I can make myself available, and then if y'all have any questions, we're good. I'll answer them. So this is just live is gonna go. Y'all can come and go as you please. There's no real agenda, like I said, but the boys just making himself available, just to see what I can do and help out. All right. So that's all. That's all I got. But I wish. Let's see. I wish I can keep the chat up. What is this button do? At least 1 minute of video needed. Okay, got it. All right. I wish it could just keep the chat up at all time, but I'm sure I'll check it out. So now I might miss something, but if somebody comes in and they say, "Well, what the hell is Rel doing?" Then I just tell them what's going on. What's on your mind for SPY tomorrow? The market's closed tomorrow. My mind is on day off. Right? The market's off. Oh, closed, right? For the President's Day? Make sure I'm not tweaking. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is the market open tomorrow? 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's closed. Futures is open tomorrow. Yep. Futures is open. If you guys are futures traders, the futures is going to be open until 1 o'clock. All right? Just so y'all are aware. But, so as far as like what's on my mind for SPY, yeah, bummer, right? It's okay. You know, some of us need a day off. Some of us don't need to be trading tomorrow. No, but I guess we got to see what happens with futures. You know how the weekend goes. Hold on. What are your currently thoughts on SoFi? Also, any thoughts on SoundHound? So yeah, SoFi is about to go on an absolute rocket. I think SoFi is about to reach some all-time highs pretty soon. That's for various reasons. And I'm sorry, I missed the boat on like announcing as far as like when I was hopping in, and I did not hop in. No, I lied. I hopped into like a small SoFi position, but I didn't announce that because it was last minute. And then if you were watching my videos, we were supposed to get in in like the low $14 range. I want to say like 1460s or 1480s. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you watch my last SOFI video, you'll know that there's a white line and there's a red line. So there's a white line at the bottom, there's a red line at the top. The white line was where our buying position was, okay? And I missed that entry, and it bounced so many times and had so many opportunities. But there was a lot of negativity going on with FUD in the market for SoFi. JP Morgan sold off millions of shares, like 30 million shares or something weird. But on the flip side, SoFi announced who their partner was as it relates to Galileo. So Galileo ended up partnering, I want to say, it wasn't Marriott, it was Wyndham. I want to say it was Wyndham Hotels. So that was like a big acquisition or like partnership, whatever, for their for that business. But at the same time, like for me, that's good, but that's not a bank, right? So like that wasn't enough for me to like to say like let's move the needle. But when you look at the technicals on SoFi and you zoom out, it did show a higher high and higher lows. So right now, I think it's about to go on a rocket, and I think we're going to touch that $18, $19 level. But I'm going to wait till the market opens, see how the week plays out, and then kind of make my position from that point. But when in doubt, check out Rel's old levels, okay? So what tips do you have for conducting research on the company? Red flags to look out for. I'm looking into AUR. Just heard about them yesterday. Okay. So off the top of the dome, all right? So essentially, I'm trying to see if I can multitask. Let me ask you a question. If I look this way and I start working, can you hear me? I need to know. I need to know. But I'll answer your question. As far as looking for a company, the one thing I would do is make sure you understand how the company makes money, okay? So, is it one way? Do they have multiple streams of revenue? That's very important, because if all their eggs in one basket and you're looking at this company for potential growth, then it's really, really hard to like get behind that, especially if they're a newer company and they're in debt, you know, because they're trying to get off the ground. That's really tough. So if they are asking, or if they are in one stream of revenue, you have to tread carefully. And then you have to see what that growth is looking like quarter after quarter, year after year. I'm working on putting a mount together for my new monitors for a PC that I'm building. So how's the strength? How's the growth, right? Is it customer based? Is it government based? Like, who is the customer, right? And what's the scalability of that company and what product or service that they're offering? So I guess good examples. I got into SoFi well before it became like, you know, had this moat of revenue coming in, right? I got into SoFi when they were just a student loan company, right? That was the main source of revenue. Then they became a lender, right? And then they became a tech platform with Galileo and Technisys. And then, like, you know, so then they kept adding these, then a credit card company. Then they got into the stock investments, and then, you know, like, so they start adding these different pockets of moat, building the moat so they can add revenue. So while student loans were being paused, and that was no longer like a stream of revenue that they can rely on, which eventually it was. Before, it was like 50+% of their business or their revenue, but they since then diversified, and now student loans, I want to say, it's about 20% of their business. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. How is the business that you're invested in, is it scalable? Are they able to pivot? Are they a disruptor in their market, right? And if they are, then how? Who's their competition? What's the competition doing, and how do they plan on stealing market share from that competition? All these are the questions that you want to ask. Now, of course, the information as far as the fundamentals and as far as like, are they making money? Are they losing money? Profitability, when are they projected to be profitable? All those things are important. ultimately, if you're very serious about a company and investing in them, I would definitely listen to their earnings calls. I would listen to the previous earning calls if they've had a couple, just so you can kind of understand how they present information. That's what I did. I listened to every single one of SoFi's earning calls. I got to understand their fundamentals. When everybody was saying that they weren't profitable, I was beating the table saying that they were. I understand from perspectives, but you have to understand that there's a difference between a company being profitable from, let me put it like this. SoFi on paper, they could appear to not be profitable to some people. Why? Because a lot of the money that they had coming in, they were pumping it out. What were they doing? They branded and they bought like SoFi Stadium, right? They partnered with the TGL. They bought Galileo. They bought Technisys. They were marketing. They were doing the NBA. You know, like so they had a lot of revenue coming in, but they were building a brand. They were trying to become a household name. And if you were like a surface level viewer of SoFi, you didn't see that necessarily, and you probably assumed that they were losing money, right? And they weren't profitable because you just see the dollar. You just see that stuff. So you have to understand if the company's making the money, what are they doing with the money? Because it's not all about like that little digit that shows you if they're negative, right? Like they might be negative for a reason. They might be paying down debt. You know, they might be reinvesting in marketing. You know, they might be reinvesting by buying new businesses or making acquisitions. That is growth being shown. So that's kind of what you want to look for. You know, hopefully that makes sense. There's more to it, and I'm gonna probably dive into that a little bit, like when I start to research a particular company I'm looking into, and then hopefully we can go on this train together. As I took a lot of people with me when it came to SoFi. Okay. What are you working on? Okay, I already answered that question. Is that too late to get into SoFi? No, it's not too late to get into SoFi, but that's subjective. What do you think SoFi's worth, right? I think SoFi's worth the $30. I think it's a $30 company, $30 a share. I think that's what the value is. I think it should be in the S&P 500 by the end of the year. But there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes that's keeping people, keeping it from that goal. Okay, there's a lot of big institutions and legacy banks that don't want to see SoFi make it. That's just, it is what it is. But when you're a household brand, right, you can't be stopped because you got the power of the people behind you. And that's what you need to look for in a company in order for you to gain some success, okay, and some traction, especially if you're trying to be a disruptor. Why is it when I sell a contract on Robinhood, the money doesn't go back into my buying power? It increases the money in the investing. Somebody said they seen it. Okay. Somebody said they sent a couple comments, but I can't see them. So hopefully I can't type. I got stuck. I'm gonna answer your questions. I might have a little pause so I can like get to the next step here. But so as far as your Robinhood thing, like if you have a cash account, then you need, like when you sell a contract, it needs to clear. If that makes sense, like your cash is clear, which typically takes like 24 hours. So it's just like when you deposit a check in a bank, right? You don't get your money right then and there. They might give you a portion of your check, and then they clear the rest of it in 24 to 48 hours. That's kind of what happens with cash accounts. Any recommendations on you can share off top of your dome? Recommendations as far as what, Ernesto? Okay. That's already loose. Recommendations as far as what? Let me know if that answered your questions, though, Monique and everybody else. Like, hopefully that helps. And hey, I appreciate people that hit the like button. We have 15 people in here right now. Hit the like button if you can. And your boy's just kind of doing this off cuff, trying to provide some value and you know, spread some knowledge where I can. Yeah. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm lost. Clamp assembly, sticking in. This beat dope. Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay, so we're sitting here and place the clamp on E on top. Okay. I'm looking for some context there on that. Okay. That's great information and answered my question. Hey, all love. Now, hey, chat, if y'all are looking for like the next big company and like you just have a feeling on them, then let me know. If you're in the Discord, it's easier because on the chat, maybe I'll grab a pen and paper if something like intrigues me, but then you can put me on game and then I can look into it and I can see if it's worth our time, right? Like I don't mind looking into it because just so you know, like I'm not off the SOFI train, but at the same time, like I've been in SOFI since $4. Your boy done made a lot of money on SOFI. So like anything from here is gravy. I done cleared most of like my trading position. I've even sold off like 1,000 shares in my long-term position, but I'm also holding cash secure puts. So when that closes in March, I'll get a couple hundred more shares of SOFI for like $7 a share. So like I'm just playing the game at this point. Into the slot. Okay, so they want you to do that. How does that make sense? Okay, loosen bolts on the back of the clamp. Okay, use 4mm Allen wrench, leaving 6mm exposed. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. So now we gotta take this bad boy right here. What else we got? Oh, any recommendations you can share off the top of your head? The question is, there are literature books, blogs to take deep dives into how conduct own due diligence when identifying. Afternoon Rail fam, just dropping in to show love. About to EA. Much love, Alex. I appreciate you tuning in, bro. Why is it when I say, yeah, so I answered that question. All right, so if there's something I missed, let me know. There go theme. Theme music was what you hear in the background. I just put on like I kept getting demonetized for that one beat. That like I made a rap to, honestly, and I'm kind of like upset because I feel like false people are making claims on that track right now. And I fully intend to produce that song that I made over that beat if I'm allowed to, and if not, I got to recruit my boy Tez to work up a beat that works with those lyrics I drummed up. So come on now. Okay, let's loosen this up. Am I missing anything right now? What else we got, John? Now, I want to apologize. I want y'all to know, like, I did do a live stream on Friday, right? And unfortunately, I think this is high enough. Unfortunately, I forgot that it was unlisted, so a lot of people weren't able to tune in. Okay, a lot of people weren't able to tune in. So shame on me. I did make it public. I think it is worth a watch. It's an hour long. But a lot of it, you know, is me and my technical difficulty issues. But nonetheless, we talked a lot about the psychology of trading. And it was, we also covered the trades of the week. Now, if you're not in the Discord, right, if you're not a member of the YouTube community, you probably miss out on a lot of other plays. Of course, I do my options trade plays that I post on YouTube. And y'all all got that. That was SMCI, and we absolutely ate on that, right? But if you are not a member and you are not in the Discord, then you probably missed the call outs on the way up on SMCI and on the way down on SMCI and on the way back up on SMCI. So we rolled away. You probably missed out on the Tesla call that we called out. You probably missed out on the silver call we called out. I can't be posting on Instagram, YouTube, Discord number 2. I'm in KGU. I'm in the Discord for the Stocks for Real, Sacrifice for Riches here. And then we got Instagram and YouTube, and I can't just do posts everywhere. So the idea was, is if you're a member, right? If you're a member, I created a centralized location for y'all to be able to contact me and then like just hear what's going on. Of course, I always encourage people to, if you're not in KGU, go ahead and join KGU. Because like I'm a crown member over there. It's a much larger community, and you got people with talent, right? Like you got people with all levels of experience that can help you out, whether it's crypto or stock trading or options trading or futures trading or whatever, you name it. So, but the thing is that like I can't be so vocal over there. I can do a fair amount. I post all of my plays there. That's home, right? But when it comes to like keeping everybody up to date to like the extent and level that I want to do it without blowing up like somebody else's Discord, that's why I opened it up here and created a Discord for those that are following me here on YouTube. So we're a small community. It's a lot of y'all that just wanted to link up and be able to reach out to me, and so far so good. A lot of y'all ate a lot, and if y'all can appreciate that, speak to it in the chat, let everybody else know. Consider becoming a member, right? I don't have the link. I can't post anything right now. I don't think I can write a comment technically in here, but if you want to join, just go to the channel, click the join button, check out all the tiers, and then see where there's value for you. What's up, Louise? Right? Louise, you're not a member. Time to sign up, big dog. I see you. If you're not green, you ain't mean. Come on now. We got to get in it. All right. I've been on this same bracket like since I started this thing. I probably should have told my wife what I was doing. I told her I was putting this mount together, but I didn't tell her I was going live. Knowing her, she's probably tuned in right now though. All right, so we got this piece. It's going right here. I got to see if I want to. Yeah, I think I want on that side. That's fine. Okay. No, we ain't doing that. All right. So we got that. We got that. Now we're gonna go desktop thickness. Okay. Okay, perfect. I did it right. What else we got, y'all? I'm here. Any questions you can think of. A lot of the market stuff, I do have like in my brain where charts were. So I can probably speak to them pretty clearly, especially if you know it's something that I'm more familiar with, that I talk about often. Secure the clamp assembly to the desktop using the system. Okay. I don't like that though. Option garment. Well, that's what they want me to do. What else we got? All right, so we got 11 people in here. From what I can tell, maybe it's wrong, but hey, if you are not a member of this channel, especially if you're a new trader, I highly encourage that you consider joining. Right? At minimum, I would say be a minnow, because a minnow gives you access to the Discord and then like other early releases or whatever. But if you have been rocking with me and you've been up on some option plays or whatever, and you just want to support the channel, then feel free to click on that channel supporter option, right? Because that's all love too. Well, why would I? Oh, I see. I like that. Okay. Don't drop it. What we got? Hold on. So I got a 32-inch monitor that I'm putting right here, and then to the left of it, I got a 27-inch monitor that I'm gonna have vertical. So what's the idea? One, I like the game, but I also do a lot of production stuff, video editing and stuff like that now. I have a couple businesses that I'm in. I'm an independent contractor. So like I just got a lot of stuff going on. So I just wanted a powerhouse tower, so I don't need to like be bogged down, slowed up, whatever. And then while I'm streaming or doing whatever, I can have like all the chats and stuff like that up on the side. So that's what that's gonna be about. Okay. Any other questions, y'all? Like I said, y'all can come and go as you please. Like I said, this is very informal, off the top, the dome type deal. So, but somebody had a question about anything I can recommend off the top of my head. I mean, there's so much in here. So, I mean, if you want to get more specific as far as something you're looking for, then I'll be more than happy to speak to it. Well, that don't make no sense. Almost spilled my beer. Let me check the chat real quick. Nothing in the chat. Oh, that ain't right. It gets hot. It gets real hot. Gotta get it right. It ain't right. Last thing I want is for this whole monitor to come falling down on me. You gotta get this even. Looks good. Just check real quick. I'm losing people, that's all good. Not a big deal. What we got? Nothing? Alright. So, how this is gonna work, I'll start talking about something, right, that I think might be relevant to y'all. But let me get this part screwed in first. If I don't have no questions by the time I'm like done screwing this piece in, then I'll just try to my best to get you, put you on some type of game. All right, that's good. That's solid. All right, no questions. Okay, so cheers. Your boy don't drink, but what is this? It's an IPA, but it's non-alcoholic, vegan or whatever. I don't care. 65 calories, but I enjoyed the taste of beer, so that's what I got. Okay, so what do we want to talk about? Famous words of Cody Rhodes. What we got? So the market ran up. Where are we at right now? What do we close at? Like 608, something like that, 607. Essentially, rule of thumb: if we're above the SPY, if we're above, what was it? 5995, 5996.66. So if we're above 596.66, yeah, then we're bullish. If we're below that level, we're bearish. Okay. As of right now, I mean, the market playing tricks on some people. Okay. What else are we holding on to? Okay. Here's a play. Okay. So with silver, y'all got all the levels. So, but ultimately, I want to see how this looks before I can start screwing stuff in. But ultimately, yeah, that'll be nice. If silver falls back down to the take profit 1, right? And we bounce or we show like a reversal price action on a longer time frame, so I'm talking like 4 hour, then get ready, okay? Because probably it's gonna go on a rocket. I still think we're gonna hit our max take profit target, as we already seen silver take off and hit over $30, right? And we caught that move, right? So somebody asked a question, thoughts on BBAI. I'm sorry, bro, I don't know what that is. Sorry. But you can tell me a little bit more about it, if you want, and then I can like pencil it, table it, and then probably bring it back in a later video. Is that a company that you're thinking of invested in? So I want you to think about this. I see this like when I tune into other people's live streams. I see a lot of people ask like broad questions like that. What do you think of this stock, right? Well, that doesn't really help us answer your question very well, because in terms of what are we talking about? A trade? Are we talking about an investment? Are we talking about just the company in general? Like, what are we talking about? We kind of need a little bit more context. Otherwise, you know, we can just blabber whatever, and everything that we blabber could be non-pertaining to what you're looking for. So if you want more specific answers, we need more specific questions. And not even like that specific, just like you can give us a stock and then, hey, BBAI as a trade. I'm thinking calls, I'm thinking puts, you know, BBAI as an investment. I'm thinking long term, but I don't know when to get in, right? Is this a good investment? Is it not a good investment? Like, you know, like, so get more specific so you can get more quality answers from whoever like you follow on YouTube, okay? There's an option garment, which this does nothing. That makes no sense. So we can just leave that out, okay? Okay, so we're gonna move over to next step. Place the lower arm B, which I want to say is this one, on top of the base A, and secure by tightening set screw with a 4mm wrench. Okay. Well, I don't have a full rotation for this thing, so I'm going to assume that this is how I'll have it set up, because this won't make sense. That won't work out, so we're going to go this way. my monitor up, bam. And hopefully this worked out. Hopefully it's not too close. Are you in any ETFs? That's a great question. Yeah, I'm in some Vanguard, but like I have ETFs on my 401ks. No, I'm not. No, outside of my 401ks, I'm not in any ETFs, but I am in stocks that are in the ETFs, like Nvidia, Amazon, Google, you know. But I'm being very strategic, especially like my long-term portfolio. I have a lot of cash on the side, right? Because I made a lot of money with like with my what do you call it? My high conviction plays like SOFI, like Disney, like so many others, right? So I've cashed out on a lot of that. So now I have cash sitting on the side waiting for like a big market crash for me to load up. But I am being very strategic as far as when I acquire certain stocks until ETFs make like a 5% pullback, 10% pullback or whatever before I start to dollar cost average into it. You know, that's just my plan right now. That's the trading account that like I'm actively, my long-term like 401k IRA or Roth IRA I'm kind of managing, but then I have my 401k that's in like the Vanguards and things of that nature. So see if we got anything else. Okay. Okay. Limited 90-degree rotation. So limited lower arm rotation on 90 degrees. Who cares? Okay. What else we got, y'all? I appreciate y'all tuning in, but like again, to your point, Jay, for ETFs, I have something. I have a list of ETFs and other stocks that I'm like going to go into long term, but I'm waiting for my moment. And I'm looking at semiconductors ETFs. I want to say SOO might be one. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm looking for more of the chip thing. And then, yeah, that's all I can speak to right now without like tripping on my words. Place the spring arm on top of the lower arm. Oh my God, bro. This is... Okay, this is way too high. Like I sit low. How's this supposed to work? All right, so it'll probably go like this and then I can bring it down. That makes sense. But okay. Let's see what else we got. So when you say pull back, okay, hold on, let me read. All right. So when you say pull back, from what numbers should we pay attention to, like the all-time low or latest low support level? Monique, can you tell me like what you're talking about? Like, is it like a stock that I said? Was it silver? Was it like an ETF? Like, what are you talking about? Sorry if I'm... When I say pullback, what number should we pay attention to? Like, yeah, are you talking about the SPY? Are you talking about silver? Are you talking about like just in general when I'm looking at an ETF? When we're looking at looking to buy on a pullback. Yo, what up, Callie? So it depends, right? So if you're looking at buying on a pullback, let's say we're looking at an options trade or a swing trade, whatever it is, you're looking for either the previous resistance and to see how the price reacts to that resistance to see if it becomes a new support. And then what you're looking for is price action. So how's that candlestick pattern looking? And then when you zoom out, are you in an uptrend? You know, like what's going on, right? So when I say pullback, I'm looking to see how price reacts to a certain level. That doesn't necessarily mean all-time lows. It doesn't necessarily mean like a specific resistance level, because like it could break through one resistance and then like break back down to like another resistance. Like there's multiple resistances a stock can go through before it pulls back, right? So you really have to just pay attention to see how price reacts to those horizontal lines that you draw on your chart. So that's why it's important to understand supply, demand, support, resistance, because if you can combine the two and then understand price action, then you'll kind of know when to hop into a play, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Callie, thanks for tuning in. If you didn't know, the reason for this is just because I'm doing my thing and I figured I'll go live and answer some questions. I can't believe I've been on for 40 minutes and I only got this far. Man, this PC bill is gonna be trash. I got some work to do. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm glad I got you. Thanks, Monique, for answering the question. Monique, you're asking some great questions, and I hope that everybody's benefiting from your participation in this live stream. So shout out to you, Monique. Place that on the lower and secure. Okay, so. There we go. Nice and flush now. What else we got? In journal, okay. All right. Asura 16. Join the Discord. Hey, become a member and we can talk all about BBAI. All right. Come on now. Everybody else is doing it, so you got to do it, right? That's how peer pressure. I'm just playing. All right, I'm just playing. Okay, attach the rear say. So it wants me to attach this now. I don't like this bracket. And then we're gonna put this guy in here. Okay, so if I put this thing in there, how the hell am I supposed to get it out? Oh, okay, I see this. What else we got? All right, so for those that are tuning in, just know your boy is mounting a monitor. I'm in the process of building like a gaming productivity PC, and my mounts just came in, so I'm doing that. And I figured because I'm going to be doing this, why not go live and see if I can answer any questions that anybody may have regarding the market, regarding anything, right? And just give you perspective, hopefully put people on game on certain things. And if it helps, it helps. You come and go as you please. Not a big deal to me. I'm just here, you know, making myself available while I do my thing. All right. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification, you know. I want y'all to know something about like me and the notification thing. Like, I know people don't like to press that button because they get bombarded with notifications, but just understand that I don't post videos just to post videos. I'm not going to be posting like 4 or 5 videos a day. That's just not who I am. I'm too busy, right? So, but when you do get a video from me, it's because I'm trying to give you game. I'm trying to give you something of value, not just trying to get some views or not just trying to get the algorithms to push my content. That's just not what this is. So hopefully you can appreciate that. And if you can, like, notification, subscribe, consider becoming a member. Just help us grow. It is what it is. All right. What we got? Okay. No other questions yet? All right. So let me ask you a question in the comments. Keep it real. How many people have blown an account so far in 2025? Let me know. It's okay. There's no shame. All right. But I asked the question because I'm here and I've been there. So let's talk about some problems. Because not everything is roses and rainbows. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. Unscrew the thumb to reverse the adapter and remove the Verisig plate. Done. Okay. Okay. Install Verisig plate onto the monitor. Okay. This needs to go on the monitor. Using M4. Okay. Using MA. Okay. I'm about to bring my monitor over here real quick. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, bear with me. All right, what we got here? All right, I see some comments. Just give me a minute. Let me see if I can catch up. I didn't blow my account, but I did lose 300 last month. Okay, that's all good. I have some and lost some. I think I learned every time. Hold up. I'm still not getting out of plays in time. Okay. All right. So with J Laws, I didn't blow account, but I lose 300. It's all good. I mean, you're gonna lose money. It is what it is. This is what happens in the stock market. Now the question is, like, could you have prevented losing that much money? And then, was it because of something of fear, or was it because of, or was it because, like, you let your play out, right? And it just didn't go your way. There's a difference. Now, if you let your play out and then you lost $300, well, I mean, it is what it is. Your play was not invalidated until you went negative, and that's okay. I mean, that's you trading out, not in fear. But if you were, like, let's say you were in profit, right? Let's say you're in profit $30, right? And then it went negative $300, but at $100, it was, your play was invalidated, meaning that it was no longer Like when I say invalidate, hold on, 1 second. Wait. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Their mount, unless you need me. Hold on, my wife. So, but like, if you, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, what is he doing down here? Essentially, though, like if you let your play ride out and you know it was dead, like then I mean that's just a discipline thing, man. Like, and that's you playing out of fear, which is hope. You're using hope in order to try to get your gain. So we just you gotta identify why you lost $300, and then it doesn't make sense, right? I think I learn every time. Still not. So as far as getting out, when you're supposed to, James, like ask yourself the question: are you hitting your target? Do you have a target? And if you're not hitting your target, like let's say it fell short of your target, are you then holding on for too long, like and like giving back gains? You gotta ask yourself that question, because that could be the situation. And if that's the situation, that just means that likely you're having an issue with price action, and then you and just seeing the bigger picture. So what I would encourage you to do as far as like getting out on time is that as you're approaching, like once you get into your play and you know it starts to go in your direction, and like you are you know where your target is, I want you to zoom out, right? Zoom out to like the 1 hour, the 65 minute, the 4 hour, and then see what the other areas of resistances are leading into your target, your take profit target. And then you have to draw those lines and identify that, and then just be aware of how the price is reacting at those levels prior to your target. And then if you see like a shooting star, right, which is a negative, like a reversal signal, then you probably want to get out, right? Even though it didn't hit your target. You have to really identify those things so you don't get smoked. Okay, hopefully that helps. All right, what else we got? I didn't blow my account. My challenge is that I've been getting out of option plays too soon. I get out and then it runs up trying to. Okay, Monique, that's what we're working on right now in the Discord, and that's why I was like super communicative this past week. Now, a lot of the stuff that I talk about, like beyond the options trade plays or whatever, when I'm going into like details, not gonna lie, like I am like that is supposed to be more for the anglers and the orcas, because I'm trying to like kind of assist them more by adding more value. It takes a lot of time for me to pause what I'm doing and keep everybody up to date on the plays. So by default, I did that for everybody this week, just so you know. But like I'm going to be leaning that more towards the orcas, anglers, and megalodons, just because like it just takes time and there's value there, and hopefully everybody can see that. But essentially, to your point, I had the same issue, okay? And you won't get out of that until you stop trading out of fear. And one of the easiest ways I think to do that is to start trading with lesser size, like lesser dollar amounts. So if you're losing, like let's say you went in into a play $25, right? $25 isn't a big deal. Like, you know, I mean, there's some people, but if you're in this game, $25 isn't a big deal, right? So like let's say we did a silver play, right? And what I would want you to do, like not financial advice, you do you, right? But let's say the contracts cost $25. Buy 3 contracts, right? If you're at your entry piece, buy 3 contracts, right? And then what I want you to do is once it starts to run, right? And you get to a point where you're like, man, I want to get out. You have the itch, but you know that you're not at your take profit target yet. Sell 2 contracts, and then let the 1 contract go, right? And just let it do what you said it was gonna do. Stick to your plan with that one contract, knowing that you're taking profit off of the other 2 contracts. Okay, that'll help you with your psychology, in my opinion. Okay, because you still have skin in the game. The problem is that once you, let's say you bought 1 contract, or let's say it doesn't even matter. Let's say you bought the contract, you ran up 30%, and you closed your position, or your stop loss was too tight and you got cut out, right? Well, guess what happens? Like you said, the stock continues to run in the direction that you said it was going to run, and then what happens? You FOMO back into the play. And the problem when you FOMO back into a play like that is, hey, Paula, we got an orca in the building. Let's go. Championship belt. Hey, welcome to the family, everybody. Make sure you greet Paula. Paula, please check out the members channel on the YouTube, and then join the Discord, okay? Because it's free for members, okay? So if you're a member, join the Discord. We'll welcome you with open arms. Love to see you there. Welcome to the family, all right? But to your point, Monica, you FOMO back into it. And the problem when you FOMO into a play that you had gotten in and ran up, you are that much further away from where your exit should have been, right? So what happens is you start to give money back because you use this arbitrary stop loss. I see people say, I'm gonna have a 10% stop loss, I'm gonna have a 30% stop loss, or whatever, right? That is, for me, that's what crushed me when I was day trading. That's day trading now. You take your money and you run, but it crushes a lot of people because on the psychological side of things, like, you have FOMO, you fear missing out, and then you get in, you get up, you get out, but then you say, man, there's still more meat on this, and you get in, and then you get smoked, and you lose all your gains. To prevent that, you get multiple contracts. You close out 2. So, wrong finger, my bad, my bad. You close out 2. Hopefully your kids wasn't watching. That did not go well, but yeah, anyway. You say, screw that position, you know, like, no, you close out 2 positions, you leave 1, and then you trust that 1 to do the job, right? And you stick to your original stop loss, right? That way you're not really moving things around. And then your stop loss on that position would probably just be break even, okay? So try that. Try going in with multiple contracts. Maybe it's just 2 contracts. You run it up 40% and you get the itch to get out and take profits. Okay, take down the 1, take your profits, and then leave the 1, right, to run, and trust your process, trust your due diligence. And you're not gonna win it every time. That's not the whole point of it. You never do. But if you do that, you do that consistently, you'll get what you've been seeing us get, the 100, 200, 300, 400, 500% gains that we've been getting time and time again, because I'm holding contracts overnight, right? We get it in the day sometimes, but at the end of the day, I zoom out. My play isn't dead. If my play is invalidated, then I get out. If my play isn't invalidated, then I let it ride, right? And that's me not trading out of fear. And that's because I'm only betting what I'm willing to lose, and I'm okay with that. I can sleep at night, and that's part of the game. So hopefully that helps, Monique, but trust me, I bet the longer and the more that we start like talking, right? Me, you, and the rest of the community, you're in this Discord, I think the more comfortable you're gonna get, right? So, and then I do one-on-ones, just so y'all know. I don't advertise it, but I do offer it, and I only take on people that I feel like I can truly add value to. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you're a member, let me know. I do what I can, okay? But hopefully that helps and answers your questions. Monica, also thanks for welcoming Paula into the membership. Hey, I'm here. Hopefully that helped a lot of people. You keep asking some great questions and you're adding value to this live stream. So again, shout out to you. I appreciate you so much, Monica. So what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm still mounting them. I gotta go get the monitor. One sec. All right. Here's this big boy. All right. You're gonna go here. We got any other questions? Hey, Monique is not the only Discord member in this group or a member of this channel. Y'all better welcome Paula to this group. Come on now. Everybody's been welcome here. Welcome Paula to the group. She's an orca, baby. Let me see, how do I do this? Sorry, y'all. James, I know you are I know you're a member, James, but right now it shows that you're not a member. Did you are you signed into a different like a different account, or did you accidentally unenroll? Because on my screen it shows you are not a member right now. I was trying to scout. I'm reading J Law's comment right now. I was trying to scout trades. Hold on, let me so y'all know what I'm doing here. All right. J Law says I was trying to scout trade on the 1 in 5 minutes. Okay, I was doing okay until I got cocky, started losing, then started revenge trading. I'm still working on, yeah, that part, Jay. So if that's a consistent issue for you, Jay, then I'd encourage you just trading off of a further out time frame. Give yourself more time. But then also go in there with the plan, like if you win, you're done, right? Like just start locking in your wins, okay? Because over trading gets us all smoked. I do it too, especially like when it comes to futures. Marlon, if you're interested in one-on-ones, on the Discord, I think I posted like the forums for that. I forgot exactly where I posted it. I'm so sorry. But you can DM me or just add me in the Discord and I'll send you the form that I need you to fill out just so I can like kind of understand what your needs are to see if I can qualify myself to be of service to you, okay? Okay, yeah, James, yep. Shout out to you. You're on the second phone. Your second phone needs to become a member, James. Come on now. Your second phone needs to become a member. You're leaving one phone out, James. All right. Okay. I think that's right. Let's see here. James, you think I'm playing? You think I'm playing, James? How's this supposed to be? Okay, so this is supposed to be this way. Here, boom. Hey, great questions though, everybody. Real talk. Make sure these are the right size. Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, what else we got, y'all? Great questions. Hopefully I'm helping some people. But best believe you're in the Discord, we can talk about it a little bit more, okay? But I'm here. I'm here to talk to you right now. Okay. What else we got? Do I like that? I don't like that. Where's this dang thing at? Sure, the arrow of the adversary plate is facing up. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, this ain't right. I was like, this thing would be hanging on for dear life. Bro, not hanging on, and it would just fall right off. I was like, yeah, this ain't right. Turn this plate around. Come on. Where's the undo button? Alright, when I'm done right on this this mount, I'll show y'all what the other crap I got going on with this computer that I have to build yet. I wonder, should I go live while I build this computer? It won't be today because I'm still missing some pieces. But I think I should do more stuff like this. Was this helpful? Like, no charts, just chopping it up, answering questions, trying to, you know. Look, y'all need, I want everybody to understand, it's like, the charts are the charts. You can learn technical analysis all day, right? We can talk about charts until we're blue in the face. But if we don't get our discipline down, if we don't have a better understanding of what we're trying to accomplish in this market, and again, I'm nobody. Like I'm just like y'all. I'm still learning. I'm growing, but you know, I've taken some licks. I made my mistakes, and so I think it's of value when we pause the charts and we start talking about the real problems. Okay, that way you can have real solutions. That's just like having to chart stuff all the time. It's like taking a kid to a candy store and then trying to have a serious conversation, or taking the kid to Chuck E. Cheese and then trying to have a deep conversation about how his behavior isn't the best. How long you gonna have that kid's attention, right? So I think sometimes a pause from the charts can be beneficial to people. All right. So if anybody if y'all like something like this and y'all want me to do this more often, I have no problems. Okay, like this is like a straight off the cuff. I'm like, you know what? Let's see how this goes. You know, because I'm doing this, but helping people. If I can do that, if I can help people while I'm doing something off the side, then I feel good. You know, like my day is accomplished. You know, because I'm doing something to bring value to others, and you know, that brings me joy if somebody can get anything from this, even if one person gets anything from it. KGU, shout out to you. James Show, I see bunnies in the chat. I don't know what that means, but I like it. It's dope. The thing I appreciate most is the fact that when you choose contracts, you think about those that don't have a ton to spend. Facts, bro. I appreciate that you recognize that. Look, I'm a conservative trader, and yeah, can I buy the $1,000 contracts? Yep. Do I want to? Nope. But y'all seen it. I just did it on Netflix. I think I bought like a $600 to $800 contract, and we turned that into two grand, right? Like, I don't do that all the time, but I need to be super dang confident, right? But I also need to understand the risk when I do stuff like that. But the risks are great. And would I have been hurt if I did lose $800? I wouldn't have been hurt. I wouldn't have been happy. But I went in understanding the risk. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're betting $25 or $800. The risk mindset needs to be the same. And that's one of the hardest things for traders to do, including myself. It's hard to separate your emotions from the dollar amount that you're betting. And that's why you got to get to a point where you start getting confident in trading, not out of fear, but out of your due diligence, your technicals, and believing in your process. And it took me so long to believe in what I'm capable of, and to a point where I've helped so many people. And I've been to KGU for a minute, right? And Keenan will speak to this, like anybody in the Discord would speak to this. I've been helping out for a long time, but I've been behind for a long time too. And I've never, ever not kept it a buck with anybody as far as where I am in this game, right? And ultimately, when I was like kind of on a treadmill or running backwards, it was because that I didn't believe, like, I believed in my process. I believed in my technicals and my plays, but I was fearful at the same time. So when I was putting out plays and stuff back in the day, people were running them and they were running up. Like, and people like that I know today that are in KGU, they're way ahead of me when it comes to like how much money has been made in the market, and a lot of the plays and a lot of their the wealth or whatever came from plays that I gave. Now they pressed the button and they made the decision, they made the money. Shout out to them, right, for trusting in me, right, in my process and whatever, but also doing their due diligence and trusting in them to do what they had to do, right, to be successful. Me, I can drop a play all day, but just like some of y'all, somebody said that, you know, you don't run it to the fullest, you get out too soon, or whatever it may be. All that is fear. And I traded so much out of fear for so long, for 4 years, and got me smoked. 2024 was a turn of the page turn for me, and I'm so happy that, you know, I'm at this point. But I'm still fighting my trading demons, just so you know. Like, I'm still in this battle, but I'm at a point where I'm still on the front lines like a lot of people, but I'm at a point where I'm confident to lead the troops. You know what I mean? Like that. I'm confident to put my face on like the stuff that I talk about. I'm confident to fall on the sword if I'm wrong, right? Like, I'm confident at that point right now, whereas before, nah, you know what I mean? But tens of thousands of people I've helped in here, and it felt so good to hear back from them. And the whole time, me and my wife would have conversations, and we would say, only if I listen to my own advice, right? So, yeah, it is what it is. But we all in this game. We all got a mission. We all trying to make it. But I always stay humble. I stay grounded. I remember where I was, and it's the whole reason, Callie, why I'm even doing this YouTube thing, is because I just understand where people are, and there's consistently an amount of people that are coming in that are new to the game that don't have, you know, thousands of dollars to throw at. Okay, so I keep that in mind when I'm doing my trading. That is intentional. I'm reading the comments. I like the laid back vibes. Okay, definitely helps bring. Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. What's up, Eric? What up? What up? Hey, everybody's in agreement with it. With Cal. But hey, all y'all that are green, y'all got green on y'all names. That means y'all members, and y'all choose to rock with me, and I appreciate that. Like, real talk. Cause y'all are adding value to this just by being here, because y'all ask questions, and then y'all are growing with me and with each other. So it's dope. It's real cool to see everybody wanting to learn and grow. This is right here why I believe in you and why I decided to follow you. I'm turning the page this year. Hey, I appreciate that, James. We all turning the page this year. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'm still rocking on this. Oh, what did I do? Oh, man. Yeah. See? I got distracted. I missed a step. Now I gotta undo and then redo. God dang it. Yep. Real. I forgot to put the washers on, y'all. Come on. How y'all gonna let me forget the washers on? Come on, man. Don't let me put all these screws in here, and you gonna let me forget the washers? Thought y'all had my back. All right, it's all good. One flew somewhere. All right, hold up. Oh, here it is. All right, I should have grabbed my power tool. It'll be a lot faster. All right, let's see what else we got in the comments. You know, this area that I'm in, it's my basement. It's typically pretty cool, like temperature-wise, and it's hot. Hey, what do you say? Hold up. A washer is a stop loss for boats. Let's go. Good job, Eric. And that was a good one. A washer is a stop loss for boats. Let's talk about it. We got analogies in here. Y'all gotta understand what Eric just said. A washer is a stop loss for boats. And what did I do before I even like put the washers in and the bolts in the back of this display? What did I have to do first before I could put this mount up? Or before I could put my monitor up? I had to build the foundation. And hopefully my foundation is strong. Otherwise, I'm smoked. Hopefully I got the foundation right. Because, hey, if my foundation ain't straight, yeah, this monitor, it cost me over $1,000 for this monitor. Yeah, that's going bye-bye. Best believe I'm gonna call Amazon and say, hey, the screen showed up cracked. I'm gonna have to unlist this video so that I don't have proof. All right. This beat's dope. Yep, this beat hit. How was everybody's Valentine's Day? How was the weekend? Oh man, I got shaky hands. And let me know if y'all have more questions. I remember you seeing your posts about dips in your portfolio, and you said they were withdrawals. Yup. When you withdraw to bank accounts, don't you have to? Man, no. Look, so anytime you sell a contract, you have to pay into taxes. It doesn't matter if you withdraw. I just want y'all to know that. I learned that too. So if you buying and you selling options trades, it doesn't matter if you take a withdrawal. You sold it. That is a taxable expense. Just so y'all know. So that's why I was telling people in this last live stream, and then on a previous Instagram video that I did a long time ago, that start making withdrawals, right? And that your withdrawals can go towards some debt. It can go towards building your foundation. It can go for whatever you need, a vacation, whatever. But when you buy a contract, and you sell a contract, that is a transaction. Withdrawing money has nothing to do with your taxes. When you sell a contract, that is a transaction completed, and you get taxed for it. This is why I made the 80% rule. This is why I made the 80% rule. Now, I know the 80% rule means something to different people, just so you know, but I have a different meaning for that for me. And it has to do with me withdrawing money on the stock market. Okay, that's right. Okay, so adjusting the tilt joint. Loosen the tilt joint. Okay, I gotta loosen that thing up. Give me a minute. Actually, you know what? We back up here. All right. Well, I'm happy to be off this floor. I can tell you that. That makes sense, Callie? Said loosen, you said take apart. Whoa. Good. Check, did this just fall? Because now it's... Okay, we'll figure it out. Give me a minute. I need to give me another drink. Oh, bleh. You know how you drink something and you expect something different? Like a different flavor? I did not know I grabbed hot water. Alright, my battery's gonna die, so I gotta fix that. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. All right, did I miss any questions? Mind explaining 80%. Yep. All right, so essentially, Kylie, what I'm saying is that, I'm gonna quench my throat. So let's say you start off with a trading account, let's say with $500, okay? My 80% rule says that whatever I make in profits, I take 80% of those profits out of the account. So when a $500 account, let's say I make $100 in profit, right? Well, I'm going to take 80% of that $100 out. That means that I'm taking $80 out of the account of the profits that I made, which will leave me with $520, okay? Left in for trading capital, whatever. Why do I do this? I do this because I had, hey babe, yeah. Huh? You can come over here from my wife too. Nah, I'm just lying. Thanks, baby. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I just opened the beer too.
Well, you had left that upstairs.
Oh, it's still cold.
I put it in the fridge for you.
Thank you, baby. I'm glad you cooked because I'm not this inspired. Hold up. Okay, free. Hold on. She put some steak on the Cubana bread, man, with some au jus. I like to think that I can cook them all as fresh as me. All right, so I explained what it is. Now, why do I do it? Essentially, I had the issue, like many other traders probably do, of when I start to make money, right? The more I made, the more access, the bigger my account size grew, the more I started to bet, right? But what happened is that I would win. It'll be like small wins. Next thing you know, I have like my 500 turned into like 800, that's whatever. And then I end up betting, instead of $25 contracts, I started betting $80 to $100 contracts. And then I would lose big. And then revenge trading. Next thing you know, account blown. Okay, so what I did from a psychological standpoint, I started to keep my account size kind of like in line. So like I didn't start to overtrade or like overextend or over leverage. So it's a way to kind of control your trading. So if I don't have access to more capital, then I'm not going to trade bigger size. So if I have a $500 in trading value, right, or trading account size, And for every $100, I'm only keeping $20 in profit in there. So 520, then 540, then 560. Then I'm controlling how much I'm spending on contracts. It's just what it is. And then that money that you withdraw, now that can sit in a high yield savings account, which is what I did for a while. That's what I do. I put it in a high yield savings account, and then either I'll put that towards a bill, or I'll take like my family out to a nice dinner, or I'll reinvest it, or it's parked there just in case I blow my account or I mess up, whatever. I have funds that I profited that I'm using to replenish my trading account. That way I'm not going in my pocket. I'm not going and putting fresh capital in. I'm using house money to fund my trading. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So it's like going to the casino. I'm going to the casino with $500. We'll use the same numbers. And you sit at the blackjack table. I'm a blackjack guy. And what I do when I play blackjack, when I win, and I turn I make $100, I put the $100 in my pocket. I keep $500 on the table. And then I win. If I make $100, put the $100 in my pocket, keep $500 on the table. And I keep doing that. And then let's say I make $1,000, whatever. I got $500 on the table, but I got $1,000 in my pocket. And by this point, I'm probably done anyway. But let's just say I go all in. Here's $500. Well, I got two options to make. One, I'm up $500. I got $1,000 in my pocket, right? I can either get up, walk away, be happy with my $500. But if my mindset is still like, I'm a revenge trader, I gotta get it back, right? Like, because that's how our minds work. We lose money that we don't have, or we didn't have in the first place, and we want to get it back, right? Or we lose money that we did have, and we want to get it back, right? Like, what happens in the casino? You go in with $100, you come up $50, you lose $50, and you want to make back that $50, which end up losing more money into your $100. So like, to prevent that, combat that, I'm stashing money. So if I do want to keep playing, then guess what I got? I got $500 in profit, and I got the original investment that I had in my pocket. And if I really want to play, I'll take 100 of that $500 in profit, and I'll put it on the table. And if I lose that $500, or if I lose that $100, I'm out. That's how I set myself up to mentally play this game, so I'm not getting smoked like I did for so many years. Hopefully that makes sense. Hey, sometimes you need to create systems. Sometimes you got to create systems and processes that work for you, because our brains are different. They're wired different. And people be doing, like, they'll say this arbitrary thing like, well, you got to take your emotions out of it. That's hard to do when you're an emotional human being, right? Like, trade with the chart. Your heart in it. Your heart's in it. It's hard. But what you do, you set up the systems and processes, right, to kind of combat the feelings, the heart, So you are strategically trading in accordance to how your brain works. So people listen, like Keenan Grace, he'll say, trade with the charts, not with your hearts. And you got to understand that there's more behind that line. I love that line, but there's more behind it. It makes total sense, but there's layers to it. Like, how do you do that, right? How do you take your heart out of the game? Where you have to set yourself up to where you're trading in a sense where your heart isn't, like, where you can combat it. Your heart's always going to be in it, but your process that you put up for yourself kind of like helps you outweigh the heart scale, right? Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sorry, I had to take a bite. My bad. So hopefully that works for y'all. Now, let me finish my thought on that, Kylie. Okay. So you don't need to do 80%. That's just something I did for me. You can do 50%. You can take out 40% of your profits. Whatever number works for you. That's where I started. And I put it out there. I put it out as a challenge. And it worked. But the grind is slow. Okay? You have to understand. Well, it actually worked out for me. But 4 years of trading, I was negative in options. It's positive in everything else. But not to say like I wasn't I hate to say this. It's like, was I a bad options trader? No. I was actually really good, but that's subjective because I'm really good from the technical aspect. I'm really good at like laying out the trades, identifying setups, blah, 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 right? But mentally, I would overtrade sometimes. I would over leverage sometimes. I would hold on for too long. I would sell too early. Like, so the problem is that those things are important, and those are also things that contribute towards being a good trader or not a good trader, right? So it's hard for me to say I was a good or great trader when I was making those type of mistakes. But at the same time, I say that I'm a good trader. I was one like back then because I knew what it took to be one, but I knew I lacked the mental discipline for me to be the profitable trader that I knew I could be. And it's not from a lack of trying. It's like you have to learn about yourself. You have to figure out how your brain works in order for you to combat the flaws that comes with the trading game. Now, I'm speaking to y'all from this perspective, but for those that don't know me, right, I'm going to go full disclosure. I'm not a millionaire, far from it. I have not made it to a point that I want to make it. I am nowhere near. I cannot hold the candles to Keenan or the Stock Moes or the Larrys or whatever of the world. I'm not on their level, but I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I said I'm on my way. Because we have to understand. I know there's a lot of hate on Drake, but he had a line saying that we're in the same building, but we got different views. That's real talk. We are in the same game at different levels, different mindsets, but the same goal, right? Man, our boy KG up there getting dolled up, got the twisties. He got the glow going, you know. That like you know people leveled up when they start to glow up. This man he glue up. Hey Keenan, if you watching, you got your glow up on, bro. I see you. Them twisties fresh, bro. All right. How do I do this without breaking? Oh, how? Ouch. Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out how to... So I have to loosen this up so that I can adjust. I'm supposed to be able to rotate this thing. And I hope this don't screw something up. This did nothing. Give me a minute, y'all. Oh my God, this is too much. This wasn't supposed to be this hard. Come on now. Give me a minute, I gotta fix this piece. Okay, there it is. Okay, here we go. Almost done. Give me a minute. This don't feel right. Let me check the comments quick. I need you to help me revenge Palantir. AKA Rastakeenan. Yeah, Rastakeenan. Revenge trade Palantir. I think Palantir is kind of really simple to trade. We'll make a Palantir trade pretty soon. Let me zoom this up. I do have my eyes on Palantir, but I'm waiting for the right moment because I mean I'm salty about that company in general because like I had my opportunity to buy it at $6, but I didn't, and that's because I was just so engulfed in SOFI, and I was like, my mindset is that if I'm gonna put more money into something, why not a company that I've been, rocking with for so long? Like, I'd be upset if I put money into Palantir and then it didn't rocket right away or soon, and then like SoFi takes off, right? And so that was kind of like my thing. Now, it all worked out, but SoFi didn't rocket like Palantir did. Going from $6 to $100, bruh. Hindsight's 2020. I really wish I had Palantir at $6 when I had the chance. This I don't like. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm worried about this right now. Confirm the version group. Just review an angle, hold in place. Okay, lock tight, lock angle as much as possible. Okay, firmly hold. Long twist. Okay. Okay. Let me see what else we got for comment. Okay. Let me know if y'all got anything else. I'm here. Shit. Well, it said as much as I can. Hopefully I didn't break it. Fuck. broke. Snap something off. I didn't even put much pressure on it. Now the question is, do I risk it? Is my foundation strong? I'm gonna say that I think I'm good, but that's not good. This piece broke off. I guess I'm a little too strong on it. And essentially, y'all can see that this piece right here cracked on me. Well, that's okay. I mean, it doesn't mean like I don't have support, you know, but it's disappointing nonetheless. You know what's sad is that now it's flush. And that's why I was tightening it so much. All right. I guess I'm gonna do it. Hopefully I don't screw this up. I'm gonna move my mill to the side. Give me a minute. It told me to tighten it up as much as I can. All right, moment of truth. Yeah, I can send it back, Monique. I technically can send it back to Amazon, but I just got it today. But if it holds, I don't care. It's a piece that I'm not ever gonna look at. It didn't look like it's gonna take that much from the support aspect of it. I'm about to find out. Moment of truth. Oh no, that ain't right. Hold up. God damn it. How is this? Give me a minute. The boy's all messed up. Y'all just get to watch me struggle. That's it. Y'all get to watch me struggle today. Come on, bro. Oh no. Oh man. I'm starting to see the problem. Yeah, I might have to replace this. We'll see. I gotta look at one thing here. See, it's my fault. It's my fault. Well, that's the problem. That don't line up. That is why. This stuff is not working. It's not lined up. It's not lined up. Yeah. I see exactly why we popped. Exactly why. One minute. Come on now. Come on, dude. There we go. Okay. This is all great, but why can't I tilt it down? I feel like I'm gonna snap this thing. It's like spring loaded. All right, we're gonna see if this works out. Sorry, y'all. This got complicated. All right, we're going with it. Man, that was a lot of work. My bad, y'all. All right, moment of truth. It's my foundation week. Maybe. All right. All right, look, we up. We got the foundation. Look, your boy did it. Hey. But problem is if this is a little high, I want it down. It doesn't really show me where to do that. All right, it says I can do it. Hold up. Hey, we up. Foundation not looking too bad. Hey, we got more questions? I'm not sweating no more because we got this up finally. Tilt is good. All right, so I'm gonna have to bring this down because your boy will otherwise be looking up at the screen and that ain't gonna work. So we gotta bring this down somehow. My tilt is good, not worried about that. Okay, adjusting the arm. Position the mount arm horizontally as shown above. And firmly hold in place. Okay. Into the screw. Turn 10 to 20 times to set monitor height. Turn 10 to 20 times to obtain proper support. Tension adjustment. Turn screw counterclockwise to increase support. Monitor will not raise. Okay. I think I get what they're saying. You got any other questions in here? Nope, not yet. Oh man, please don't be not stupid. Y'all might see this monitor fall. Not gonna lie. Here we go. Too high. That's good. That's solid. Minus my handprints now, but good. Boom. Monitor 1 down. Should we keep it rolling and go with monitor 2? Commercial break. Give me a minute. Time for monitor 2. In 2 hours. Y'all. And I'll tell you that it shouldn't have taken me this long to put this together. I was answering questions and stuff, but no excuse. Round 2. Cool thing about doing it one time, second time might not be that bad. Let's see if we can do this a little bit faster. That's gonna go on the back of that. This is likely on the back of this. Should be able to do this with no instructions. Yep. Different mount though. All right, I'm gonna check the questions. Losing people, that's fine. Like I said, come and go as you please. All right, we got 5 people here. I don't know how many of y'all are new, but this is just a casual live stream. And then while I mount my monitors and if you have questions, let me know. The boys just putting together, breaking stuff. So anything you can think of market-wise or outside of market, whatever, just let me know. And I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. while I get the job done. We missed this. We broke a piece, but the monitor's still up. So our foundation's strong, baby. I am worried about this shelf. I don't know how strong the shelf is, but it's about to. Hindsight's 2020. But this shelf is on 2 different systems, and I probably should have put this weight on this shelf and then the other shelf. I'm just hoping that I don't have too much weight on one shelf. We're gonna find out. Why do I need to put a wood board on here? Oh, I see. No, we're good. All right, suitable for situations that desktop is too thin to make C-clamp on desktop. Well, let's see if my desktop is too thin. I think we're gonna be good. Yeah, it'll be good. Cool. We won't need that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get right to the instructions. Make sure I'm doing it right. Just got to get the right screws in here. Check the okay. Supply parts and hardware. Oh, okay. All right. Let's go. I got 2 different beers here. This is weird. I need this. I need the USB cable. I need 2. I was say I just went live again. I've been live. We got 7 people watching. Hey, everybody that just tuned in, just know this is a casual stream. I've just been here mounting my monitors in preparation for my PC build, and I've just been answering questions. Stock market related, mental, discipline, whatever. I'm building. I just mounted my monitor, and now I'm about to mount my other monitor to the left, and then I have to build my PC. I got a custom PC that I'm building, but I won't do that tonight. I'm doing the monitors tonight, and but while I'm doing this, I figured I'd go live and just make myself available for those that are like having questions regarding like the market or anything. Okay, you're talking to kids. Thursday too. Okay. My wife just had to remind me of something. We're all good. So yeah, that's what this is. So you don't have to be here. This ain't nothing spectacular. It is what you make it. Come and go as you please. I'm just live. So 2 A1 bolts. Okay, here we go. Hey, if you have a custom built PC, like rather you built it yourself or you bought it pre-built, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have one. Let me know in the comments. It's pretty dope. Like the base of this mount has a USB slot for it. Excuse me. Come on now. There we go. Rock with that. Check the comments. All right, built mine is fun, something to do. Took 80% of the time was spent on cable and management. Hey, that's the part I'm worried about, Hyper. Like real talk. I just looked at my old build, and it was from like 11 years ago. And I think that was my first build, and I think I was more focused on it working than anything. So I just opened it up just to take a look, and yeah, the cable management is not good, bro. So yeah. And this is like a clear tower, so it needs to be pretty. Like, so I'm gonna have to step my game up. So we'll see what happens. What kind of system you got? Let me know what's your GPU. What you got? All right. Oh shit. Yep, caught it. Tiny screws are getting loose. Do you agree that tariffs will crash the market? No. I do not think tariffs is going to crash the market. Oh, this is ancient. The GPU was upgraded to NVIDIA 20. Okay. Hey, my GPU is a 660 Ti, bro. So if that says ancient, I think I got you beat. You gonna upgrade? What do you think? I just got, I'll show you what I got. I'm going with the 5090 RTX with NVIDIA whenever it becomes available. I have my MSI X870 Tomahawk Wi-Fi motherboard. And for my CPU, I got the AMD 9950X. I didn't go with the 9800 XD because like this will be a combination like of gaming and productivity. So I think I just needed a combination of the best of both worlds. So that's kind of what I went with. I travel for work, so a laptop is my friend. Hey, I'm right there with you. If I ever would be not trash with trading, maybe I'll. Hey, that part. Hey, best believe if I didn't step my trading game up, I would not be doing this. Real talk, I would not be doing this. I had to step up, not just the trading game. I had to step my hustle game up. You know what I mean? But I don't know what you say. Yeah, I travel a lot for work too, though. So I do have my laptop here. That's where I do like a lot of my lives and stuff like that. But you know, I'm doing a lot more now, and I need more bandwidth. So, and for me, it's go big or go home. So like I'm just going all in. Hopefully it's dope. This is a 4K 240 hertz monitor, 32-inch monitor, OLED. That's pretty dope. So even this, from what I had, night and day difference. Night and day difference between the two. What was I doing? Oh, okay. That's now surface. Come on now. Do I need to deal with this? Yeah, but how are you supposed to deal with this dang cable? Then you got this mount here. Can I smush it? Yeah, I can smush it. Okay. That'll be good. And then I need my B1s. Do you do this full time? You have a day job like most of us? If I ever. Are you talking about like trading? Do I trade full time? Nope. I have a day job just like you. I have a day job. And I would and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, even if I'm a millionaire, whenever that time comes, I'm still not gonna get rid of my day job. The reason is because for me, like our jobs, hold on, something's going on. Yeah, our jobs, like I think of a job as what a job can do for you. And if your job is like providing like a good work-life balance, and you can live like the rich life that you want to live, like if you make more bread, like if you come up in this market and they got good benefits or all that stuff and they're flexible, then hold on to the job. I mean, why not? They got a 401k, they matching it, you know. I'm a work guy, so it's like yeah, I love the vacation and stuff like that. I'm starting to do more of that, more and more. But at the same time, like, I don't mind helping another company, like, kind of come up. I kind of enjoy challenges and stuff like that. So, and the stock market, you know, it's kind of weird because why are you in the market, right? Like, some people want to be in the market because they don't want to work no more. Some people want to just like, I want to work 2 to 3 hours in the market and just be done and off and do whatever I want to do. And like I get all that. For me, I like to have it as an option, but it's not like an everyday thing for me. So I kind of enjoy being able to get up and like, I don't know, do something that's bigger than me. That's, you know, kind of like why I do this too. But I don't know, it's a mindset thing. But yeah. Now my last job, yeah, leave it in a heartbeat. Working 60 hours a week, no work-life balance. I was having like Thanksgivings at bars, like having bar burgers on Thanksgiving while my family was like out doing stuff. I had to live vicariously through my family through Facebook back then, and I made a lot of money. You know, we had like a good, you know, we were good financially, but I wasn't happy. And to see my kids just like right before bed or like while they're sleeping, it's not the life for me. So yeah, depending on your job, like I would have left that place a long time ago. Like if I like what I'm doing right now in the market, I'm in a position where like if I really wanted to go guns ho, I probably could have left that place right now. So, but steady as she goes for me. I still got my day job, along with a couple side hustles. So the stock market is not my primary source of income. But it helps. That looks solid. Okay, where's my clamp? I'm missing a piece. Oh, there it is. That don't make no sense. Oh, slides on. There we go. All right, so it wants me to mount this thing right away. I can do that. Now it's a matter of how much space do I need. How much space do I need to have a 27-inch monitor go vertical next to this thing? I think that'll be good. Let's see. We're losing people. That's all good. Anyways, gotta balance. Peace out. All right, shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in, bro. All right, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna exit this live. All right, and it's all good. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's been here. I know it's only 2 people here right now, but for those that tune back in, whatever like that, thanks for showing up. Shout out to y'all. If you're not a member, if you're not subscribed, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, become a member. All right, we'd love to have you. We have a Discord now. And if you're not wanting to become a member here, I'm in KGU. So either way, I'd love to chop it up with you. Y'all take care. It's Joshua out.